Hello gamers, apologies for the explosive sound, that was quite loud. I understand, I do apologise. This stream is actually being recorded, so we'll put it live on YouTube later on as well for people that couldn't be here to watch the stream live. I know different time zones, not everyone can be here. But I thought I'd give you obviously a showcase of Battle Leet Infected, which is going to be released on Epic Games Store. It's going to release on Steam and then potentially Xbox and PlayStation as well in the indie sections. This particular game mode is free to play. You don't need any NFTs at all to play this game. The idea around this game is to market to the masses of gamers, because to play the game you need a Gamer Center account to log in. And if you can get this out to just the general gamers, fun, addictive, free to play. Obviously gamers can stream it, they can obviously try and get on the high scores, but the idea around this is growth. So we collect all their data through email addresses because of their because they need to register an account in the Gamer Center to play. They have to verify their email to gain access, and then we can use that for email marketing later down the line when we start releasing all the GameFi products as well. Now at the end of the stream we do have something exciting to show you, so make sure you stick around, and obviously we'll get that shown at the end of the stream for you. But I'm also going to be showcasing Battle Leet, which is the blockchain based play to earn, play to create game on the BNB chain, and how it integrates with our gaming API. So the good thing about Battle Leet is it doesn't need any blockchain tech at all. It's all generated and done through our own API, which in the future hopefully will bring Web2 games into Web3 tech using our Gamer Center API and our developments over there. So I will obviously explain how that works, and we'll give you a showcase on that as well. So let me just load up the client itself. Just bear with me. For those of you as well that are not aware, we do have an AMA next week in Caesar's Telegram channel. That's a community of 150,000 people, which is proven to be very successful on other projects. So we have an AMA over there next week as well, just to make you aware. So as you can see here, you need to log in. So this is the idea with Battle Leet Infected. So we get people with their accounts to log in, and then they can play. So mine's already saved here, so I'll log into the client. Now, as you see here, we've got the Gamerverse here, which is coming soon. More details will come over that in the coming weeks. The Duel, which is the GameFi play to earn, play to create aspect. And then we have Infected Mode, which is fully free to play, and this will be released standalone on its own as well on the platforms mentioned before. Now, if I go to my collection tab here now, I did obviously buy some NFLs from the floor from NF Trade. And for those wondering, non-fungible Leets is in the top 10 most volume, biggest NFTs on NF Trade, which is absolutely amazing. So if you do want an NFT for obviously to play Battle Leet, you can go over to NF Trade and buy a non-fungible Leet. If you don't want a non-fungible Leet and you want to customize the way your Leet is and put your own attributes and assets on, you can go over to our website, which is here, bmr.center, navigate over to Battle Leet here, and then you can mint yourself a Battle Leet, and on top of that you can mint yourself some droids. I'll go over droids in a moment. The droid leveling up system is also very, very close now, so you'll obviously soon be able to upgrade your droids from level 1 all the way to a maximum of level 4, and each level gives different benefits, but the droids also give benefits differently within the Gamerverse. So there's 4 different types of droids. So there's fire, water, earth and air. And the Gamerverse is different regions, fire, water, earth and air, and different, obviously droids do different benefits within the Gamerverse as well. So stay tuned for different details on that. And then obviously we have the Leet crates, which is all purchasable in GMR, which then you can use to equip out your Battle Leet for battle in the Battle Leet game itself. And all the GMR used for this is burn every single month. The last Friday of every month it's burnt. We've already done 2 burn events with the Leet crate purchases. So every Leet crate you purchase, all the GMR is burnt on the last Friday of every single month. So let me just bring this down here. Oh, and as you can see, this bit here, the inventory and the workshop is coming soon, so that will be there within the next week hopefully or so, and then you can start leveling up and different things from there. So we're in the game here now. So if you went over to the website and purchased Leet crates and you purchase a battle Leet, when you go over to here to the collection tab, it'll show you your battle Leet that you've minted, so you can play with your battle Leet, and then your attributes that you get from your Leet crates. If you go in hands, you can only like these ones are all like they're locked. That means I haven't minted them. I don't have them at all in my wallet. You can only select the equipments that you have in your wallet. Okay, and there's different ones. So it's like these rare statuses, legendaries, epics. Like the sabers are a really cool weapon. No one's managed to get sabers just yet. So good luck if you are going to be minting Leet crates. Good luck on the sabers. No one's got them. They're the legendary weapons. But the same with like antennas. It'll only let you pick and select the ones you have in your wallet, which is huge for our gaming API, because now everything's working, everything's intact, and it'll let you battle and fight with anything that you have available in your wallet, basically. And the same with the chest, and then also with the droids. As you can see, I've got a level 1 droid and I've got a level 1 fire. But I don't have an air and I don't have a water, so I can't select these. And the different droids do different things. So for example, the earth, every time you use a skill other than your hands, you'll be healed by 100 health. And as you go up the levels, so for example, earth level 2, it now says 150 health, and then obviously earth level 3, 200 health, earth level 4, 250 health. The same with like fire. Each time you hit 4 attacks, the enemy receives 50 extra damage. That's on level 1. When you go up to level 2, every time you hit 2 attacks, it's 50 extra damage. And then level 3, 2 attacks, 100 damage. So that's level 4. That's the level 2, which is here. 4 attacks is 100 extra damage. And it's the same again with obviously the air. You increase your movement speed by obviously 60 on level 1. You go to level 2, it's by 80. On level 3, it's by 100. On level 4, it's by 120. And then this with the water, there's different effects. Every 10 seconds, time you hit an enemy, obviously you actually slow your enemy down by 2 seconds. And then level 2, slow the enemy down by 3 seconds. And then obviously level 3, every 7 seconds is by 3 seconds. Level 4, every 5 seconds is by 3 seconds. So, but also these droids have different benefits as well within the gameverse. So make sure obviously you check out the details when we come to do this. We will release all the full details of the gameverse in the upcoming future. Development has started on that and it's looking really nice. And again, when we go over to the Leets tab here, these are all the NFLs you own in your wallet. These are all the non-fungible Leets you own. So if you select this, it'll automatically put the loadout of the NFL you have with all the different stats and equipment that it comes with. And the same here. So I own these 3 NFLs. I bought the floor to test it. Well, I only bought 3. So I own Leet 5487, 617, and 1101. As you can see, the API is fully working perfectly. So I can select these and then go into a game. Have a ready up. I'll search opponent. Obviously, there's no opponents right now. We're currently testing the servers to make sure. Let me just turn the music down on Battle Leet. There we go, because for some reason it's quite loud. So at the moment we're currently testing the servers on Duel, although it will work, and you can connect now. If you own a Battle Leet pass, you do have access to beta. You can go over to our website, which is right here, and you can click download the game. You can download the game, and if you have the Battle Pass NFT, which I think it's like $2 or something now on NF Trade, because they were airdropped to all NFL holders, you can access and play the game now. In duels, but you can also practice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the practice mode just to show you, and there is a nice little tutorial mode as well that obviously shows you how to play the game and your different keybinds, etc. I'm just going to go to the playground just to show you. So here we go. This is my NFL that I selected. I've just turned the music down, so I'll just turn it back up. There we go. So there is background music. You might not be able to hear it fully because I've got the music low. We're starting to bring in all the sound effects now. Let me just put infinite health on. But see, I've got a cheat menu here, but you guys won't see this. This is just for testing purposes. I'll bring up loads of ones until I'm full health. There we go. So now I'm on. So this is like, this NFL is actually pretty cool. I've been testing it. So you've got status effects with different things as well. And basically the way it works, if you're new here and not seen this before, you start off here and your opponent, let me just move over to the other side. and your opponent will start off here, and then it's best of 3 rounds basically. So obviously you need to win the best of 3 rounds using the health bars around. You have energy pickups, using these tactically. Obviously the R button is your chest ability, which is your main attack that you can do. It's just the most damage. So you need to use everything wisely basically. And then obviously we have the droids here. Obviously you won't have access to this, but you can see how beautiful the droid. Let me just put on a different type of antenna. I'm gonna put this one on. I can see it's got the burn effect, but the way the droids like follow you now, as you can see, mechanics of the game is coming up really nice. So the idea of Battle Leet is it's an all-out brawl. It's a brawler game. It's not only just going to be PvP, but there'll be duos, so like the 2v2 and 3v3. To make it even more exciting. And there's leaderboards. Let me just come out of this to show you the leaderboards. So we'll go into more here, and then there's leaderboards. So there's 2 types of leaderboards, one for infected mode and then one for PvP mode, which is infected mode is the free to play, PvP mode is the blockchain GameFi play to earn and play to create. You can earn GMR, you can also earn NFTs to create more leads, etc. in the PvP mode. And then at the moment it's just got all these temp stats up, but the leaderboards are done and they are ready to be implemented. So you will be able to rise above on the leaderboards both weekly, monthly and all time. Obviously the 2v2 and the 3v3 is coming soon. And you can refresh the leaderboards at any time once you're in here. Now on launch of Battle Leet, the PvP mode, so on launch of Battle Leet, we're going to be doing some incentives for the weekly leaderboards and also the monthly leaderboards. So make sure you're constantly playing, try and get onto the leaderboards, because these top 10 will be winning cash prizes, GMR prizes, B&B prizes, NFT prizes, Gameverse prizes, all that stuff. So make sure you're around as soon as we launch. So you're right ahead of the forefront. We're probably doing probably around a good 10 weeks of these incentives of the weeklies, and then maybe 2 or 3 months as well on the monthlies. So make sure you're there for the release of this. Details will be announced once we're ready. So keep a lookout on the socials and the Telegram, but it's not far off. It's very close. Now we've also got the achievements, which is quests. Obviously the icons need changing for each one. But we've also, obviously, let me just turn the music down on Battle Leet again because it's a bit loud. There we go. So we're going to have dailies. So every time you log in daily, there'll be different challenges to meet, different tasks to do, where you can win prizes, you can win GMR, you can win NFTs, and also the achievements as well. So if you win a game, you complete the achievement, win 10 games, and then obviously win 100 games, win 3 games in a row. But ignore this data, this is just us testing it. I haven't won 32,758 games in a row. Definitely haven't done that, but I have played probably close to this games during the testing phases and development phases of GMR of Battle Leet. And then there's different ones, and we're going to be adding a bunch more, loads and loads more. Again, just ignore these details. This will be fixed before the actual release, and obviously there will be a few more achievements there as well. Then obviously you got your options, which are here, so you can change the audio, change your graphic settings. If you haven't got like a PC with a high spec, you can change this right down. If you wanted to change the shadow qualities and the textures and the foliage qualities down from epic down low, you can change your VSync, mess around with your frame rates and your inputs as well. So you've got your skills for keyboard and mouse, and it's also control pad compatible, so you can play with your Xbox controller or any other controller you can hook up to your PC. You can play with those as well. Now, one thing I didn't show you, which I'll just go back into the playground here for just to show you, we do have emotes. In fact, let me go back to the emote section here. Now, these will be available to use straight away, and you can equip up to 4 emotes at a time. So when you go to collection, you click emotes. There's all these different emotes that you can select. Okay, and you can equip them just like this. Drag them over, and each one is different. So then basically these emotes will be tied to the quests and achievements. Unlock certain achievements, win X amount of games, unlock certain emotes, etc. So you can play to unlock different emotes, more of a status thing. So when you're playing someone and let's say you've got a rare emote let's say this emote's quite rare and you're putting out the game, it shows a little bit of a status thing for you as well. So let me just go into the practice area to show how emotes work. You can remember the keybind for it. It's G. Yeah, there we go. So G. So what happens is when you press G on your keyboard, they hover up and you can just select whichever one you want, and it'll do different emotes in game just to taunt your enemy basically. So you can do laughing emotes and just different Battle Leet themed style emotes, and they'll see that and you'll see theirs. And you can unlock those via achievements and leaderboards, and obviously different things that we do. And eventually we will also possibly bring these emotes into NFTs so they can trade them as well. So you can win these emotes and trade them so people can buy these emotes off you, so they can use the emotes in game. I'm sorry if I'm speaking so fast, but I'm very enthusiastic about Battle Leet. You know, so it's some cool features for NFT rewards, cool features for achievements, etc. So this is basically the gaming API in full swing and fully working now. I can only select what I've got in my wallet, and I don't even have to have a wallet connected. As you can see, there's no wallet connections here, and the way we do this is through an API. So in fact, let me just bring this off screen just to see if it shows anything sensitive. I'm just going to quickly log into here and just let me just double check, because I don't want any sensitive info being put out in here. Yeah, no, it's no sensitive info there. Okay, let me bring it back. There we go. Okay, so basically the way this works, the API, where you don't need to integrate with any blockchain within the game itself. The game, don't forget, it's been released, it's been developed in Unreal Engine 5, so the latest Unreal Engine, and we wanted to fix a problem in the GameFi space where within blockchain games with slow transaction speeds, maybe the blockchain itself, as you've noticed in the past, sometimes BNB chain acts up or goes down for 30 minutes, or the blockchain may halt all services like they did on I think it was like four or 5 months ago or so, which will totally damage your gameplay, and you don't want that. Any type of issues with transactions or transfers, you don't want that. So there's a huge problem within GameFi, and we've got a solution with the gaming API. So what happens is, all you do is you go to the Gamer Center, you log into your account, and you go to your account settings here, and what you do is you connect your wallet here. So you connect your wallet, save it. Once your wallet is saved, that's it, you're done. Our API handles everything else. It does constant checks on the database, check if you own certain things, and it's constantly updated. So basically we developed our own tracking system like Block Native or the Graph, our own personal one, just integrated all with gaming, and to integrate into Unreal Engine and Unity. So this basically allows us to offer the gaming API to Web2 games and want to bring it into Web3 tech and they don't really need to do nothing other than build using the game API for obviously these systems like you see here. And that's a huge solution to a problem in the GameFi space right now, and we've cracked it and it's working because that's basically the main reason for Battle Leet. It's a proof of concept for the GMR API, which is huge in the gaming space. So okay, let's go into, in fact what I'll do is I'll go into tutorial mode, because I know there might be people from Caesars or anywhere else that have come in for the first time. So I'll quickly do the tutorial mode on Battle Leet, and then I will do some Battle Leet Infected gameplay. We'll do some run-throughs. It's awesome. Wait till you see it. So when you go into tutorial mode, it says obviously welcome to the Battle Leet tutorial, and it'll go through how you play the game and what you need to do. So you click continue through, and it tells you have to use WASD to move, and in this particular case you need to move to the center of the arena. So the barriers open up and you move to the center of the arena. You got a little notification here to say when you've done that. There you go, this is done. So now I'm in the center of the arena and wait for the next step. Tonight it tells me the hand ability is your main skill. Left click to use it. You can also hold to perform several attacks in succession. So we'll obviously it also charges your energy up every time you use it. Every time you hit an enemy, it charges your energy up, which is this blue bar under the green health bar, which allows you to use these skills. when it comes, and it's asking me now to kill the dummy. So I'm just going to use it just to show you. Oh, the sound effects have gone again. Let me just put them back on. There we go. And as you kill the dummy, it's increasing my energy. And there we go, we've done that one now, so we'll wait for the next prompt to come up. The antenna ability is a dash that you can do damage, execute by using your right click on your mouse. And it requires energy to use this, so as you see, every time you use it, it gets rid of some energy. And then the next section is the head ability. It fires projectiles in any direction. Press Q to cast it. It also requires a cooldown, so you get a cooldown thing there to make it a little bit more tactical when you're playing. So if I press Q, there's the projectile, and I can use these energy bars here to pick up some energy if need be. And there's that bit done. So then the next step is the face ability, which gives you buffs and boosts but for your attacks, and it also weakens your enemies. And you use E to cast that, and it also requires cooldowns. So if we press E, it gains powerful for a period of time, and you get it here how many seconds. So it means you, like for example, let me just hit this. So I did 30 damage, yeah? I'll press E and activate this and hit this again. Now I'm doing 37 damage. It increases your damage. And obviously when you're doing it quickly, let's kill that off. When you're doing it quickly, the extra damage will help you in battle, basically. And then the Q is your ultimate ability. It's your most powerful attack, and you press R to cast it. It has a large cooldown, so obviously you have to use it wisely. And use it to kill the dummy. So it's not ready, because you need, obviously your energy needs to be up to do this. Now to gain energy, you can either hit your opponent, so now it's got 2 bars, it needs to be free. In this case, I'm just going to collect some energy, and then I can use R to cast my ultimate ability. So that's my ultimate ability there. Now, okay, so now you need to test out your skills with what you learned with all these on all these dummies. We'll just kill all these dummies. Let me just get some energy. There we go, destroyed all these. And now we'll go into an AI mode where, well, basically it's now going to give me a weapon. To say that you can equip to other things. So if you have the NFTs in your Leet, out of Leet crates, you can equip different weapons and customize your battle Leets. So now I have a gun, and you can see the visuals are so nice. Like the visuals on these things. Now it's just asking me to kill the enemy with my gun. So there we go. Now it's going to bring out an AI now that we're going to have to defeat. And let's just hope I don't get beat by this AI. Gosh, tutorial complete. And that's the tutorial basically. It just gives you a basic outline on how to play Battle Leet and the different keybinds that you can use. So let's go into Infected. Now this is what you wanted to see. Now Infected mode is beautiful. The beautiful mode, the free-to-play mode, and it's got night, obviously the night mode here. Now, as you can see, this red line here, as you play each wave, before you start a new wave, this red line shows you, it basically shows you the direction the infected Leets are going to go. So they're going to go right round here, and then they're going to go through here and try and get to this reactor. Now it's up to you to protect this reactor at all costs. You need to make sure the infected Leets don't damage it, because at the top here you can see it's got health and there is energy. The moment I click start wave, that energy starts to come down, and once it's down enough, these barriers start opening up. So you need to come to the reactor and press enter. Basically you press enter, the keybinds will come up during the game, and it increases your energy of your reactor, which keeps these barriers open. Because if them barriers start closing, the infected Leets can come in from all directions and it's game over. Okay, so what? And then is this here, the shop to equip different things. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put on infinite scrap here, just so I can hack the system and you can equip different things. Each thing costs different scrap. Now these values are not final, we're going to make these down, and then you can skip to obviously the next round by pressing this dice button here. So if I was to click the pistols, it equips the pistols, and I've got unlimited here because I'm on a cheat system. I can purchase this, and now I have the pistols equipped. There we go. The sentient hands are 20% faster. This is beautiful. So you can upgrade to sentience. So you start off as a battle elite, but you can upgrade to a service unit, a sentient, elite, automaton, all that type of stuff, and get the benefits for them. So if I was to purchase a sentient, I am now a sentient, and there I am. I'm a sentient in the game. Beautiful white Leet. Look how fast I am now. Which will benefit you in this mode. Trust me, it will benefit you in this mode. Let's just roll the dice here and get some cool equips just to show you the sabers there. They're beautiful. They're both range and melee, but I'm not going to use the sabers because I want to use the plasma ray gun because it's beautiful. Let's get the plasma ray gun equipped. Bonus screen, force projectile forward. No, I won't go for that one. Fractured. Love the fractured. And let's get a nice means powerful. We'll go for this one. And then we want a nice antenna. Increase your speed, damage dealt upon crash with the opponent. Yeah, we'll go with this one. So this is me now. Oh, I think that's a bit bugged now. Look at that. Yeah, so let's go back. Let's equip. Let's go with a service unit. I think it's because restart. This will be fixed. Bear with me. I think it's because of the attack speeds. So that will be fixed. Let me just restart and re-equip. But it's always good to do stuff like this. Let me just turn on infinite energy as well and 0 cooldowns because we want to show you the waves. So I'm not going to pick. It is. In fact, I'll do plume. We'll buy this one. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go for this one. And where's my plasma ray gun? Sometimes I sit here, click and refresh, because every time you refresh, it costs scrap as well. So you need to, every time you kill an infected zombie, you get scrap. Okay, and that scrap is used to purchase upgrades, feed your reactor, and additional things. So let me. Come on, plasma ray gun. Love my plasma ray gun in this. There we go, plasma ray gun. Let's buy that, and we'll get the standard camo as the chest. So here we go. So what I'm going to do as well is I'm going to showcase you the traps, which again they cost scrap. So there is 3 traps using keybinds 1, 2, and 3. So if I was to press 2 here and lay this trap down, which will stop the infected getting through, and there's this trap. So there's a barrier. And then if I press 2, or not 2, 1. So, and as you move out, it's like it turns red, so it means you can't place it here because it's in the way of the surrounding areas. So you have to wait till it's not red. So such as like here or here, you can lay your trap there. So this is more like a freeze one. So any infected elites go through this, like they slow down and freeze. And then there's another trap which is keybind 3, which is here. So you can lay your traps down, and these also cost scrap. Now the only way to get scrap is by killing the infected leets. So let's try and kill the infected leets. So as you go through the waves, wave 1 and 2 are quite easy, but as you get to like wave 3, not only does the direction that the zombies go in is different. So as you can see, look, they're getting affected by the traps, and they can also attack the traps as well. So you got to be tactical. I think I might upgrade my elite to a faster one, maybe sentient. I can't lay it there. Lay this there. So you can see, you can use all your different skills, different effects. You get kill streaks that pop up on the left hand side. And obviously, as you're killing your leech, your score goes up as well. So at the moment, I've got 1,200 score. And there we go. This wave, and as the reactor's obviously getting attacked, it comes up with a pop-up. And as you can see, look at my energy now. Because even if the reactor's not getting attacked, when you start a round, the energy starts going down, and that's when the barriers start opening up. Now to increase your energy, you have to go up to the reactor and press enter, and it feeds scrap to your reactor, and it increases them energy bars to keep these barriers active and alive. So you have to make sure these are active and alive at all times, because if they're not, the infected leech change direction. Instead of going all the way around, they'll just come through the barriers and attack the reactor. Once that reactor's got 0 health, game over. Okay. Now, let me just equip something that's a little bit faster, and hopefully it doesn't bug out. Sentient is 20% faster. Let's go over Sentient here. There we go. That's what we want. Nice. I think it's the Elite. The Elite, yeah, I think the Elite it bugs out a bit, so, but that will be fixed. So the next one, let's start the wave. Start the wave, and we'll see what we've got here. Now remember, I've got unlimited scrap. This will not be the case. You have to earn your scrap by killing the infected leaks. And you have to use it tactically, because look at the energy on my reactor. It's going down. Once that energy goes down, there the barriers will open, and I will show you that in just a moment. Once I've filled out quite a few of these, there we go. So that trap has been destroyed. It might look easy now, but wait till they start changing direction. And one of the waves, they go both directions, so you need to be tactical on where you lay your traps. And once this enters a duo mode and a trio mode, you can just tell how fun it's going to be with leaderboards, etc. Let me just wait and see, because I just want to leave 1 or 2 of these zombies behind, just to show you the barriers opening up. Oh, there we go. Right, I'll leave that one bit. Oh no, it's telling me to start wave. Okay, it's telling me to start wave even though there's 1 left. So this is not decreasing either. So we'll try it. Oh, started the wave. Quick. I need to enter this reactor. Add my energy. Otherwise we're going to get absolutely pwned. Put this barrier here. I'm going to fail. Put this one here. Get through these waves as quickly as I can. There will also be like music in the background. We've just not added music to the gameplay itself. And there is a few skills still missing the sound effects, which we're currently working on. So let me just make sure I can see. I want to make sure these barriers can go down once this energy has gone down. You can still see them all flooding through. On one of the rounds, they come both ways, so it gets really difficult, and they also change direction. So I'm just going to pop it here for now. Just to show you these barriers closing up. You got to be careful. There is other zombies, just faster ones than this. There's a boss zombie. I'll try and get to them if I'm good enough. Reactor's under attack. Oh, I think I killed them all just before the energy. Yeah, I've killed them all. Never mind, so I can't show you that. Let's fill up the reactor with energy, because we don't want that to go to 0. I will be able to show you in just a moment. Is it this wave where they change direction? Wave 4? No, it's still the same direction on wave 4. So we'll try and show you the barriers opening up. Oh, see they're getting faster. Obviously these ones attack you. Oops. Closed the game by mistake. But let me go back in. Oh, Rush, I'm here all day. I'll close the game by mistake. 1 moment, let me load it back up. So while I'm loading it back up, do apologise, because we have added keybinds to be able to do some really nice shots for marketing, which I'll show you in just a moment. So for this sake, I pressed tab by mistake, which brings me into this mode where I can view the map outside. So I press this by mistake, and then there's also a keybind to remove everything as well. So I do apologise. I'll try and get through this quicker. Show you 0 cooldowns, infinite health because I don't want to die, and let's just equip some stuff quickly. Fractured. This is a beautiful chest piece, so we'll put this on. Overclock. It's a legendary, so that costs more scrap. Obviously, these values aren't set yet, so we will change these up. Go back to a plasma ray gun because it's nice, and Miss Sentient, and we'll also, I want a nice antenna. Boosted signal's pretty good. I like this one. You see this one here? That's a beautiful, beautiful skill. There we go. Right, let's have these. Might look easy now just because we're on wave 1 with these skills, but I'm starting out with epic gear here. The way you get to this gear is by obviously killing zombies, getting your scrap. You will not be able to just start out like this. It'll be more challenging to get to these type of weapons, get to the higher scores. I'm going to try and leave some around just to make sure that barrier up there and the barriers can close, just to show you the infected changing directions and going through the barriers. This is a beautiful skill on the chest. It needs its sound effects yet. So I'll kill them all again without letting you see the barriers go down. I swear I'll do it this time. In fact, I won't even... yeah, what I'll do is I won't even fill it up. So eventually, one of these ways, the barriers will come down and you'll see. Kill streak here. It's nice. So this will all also be attached to the leaderboards. And also achievements, so you have to get like X amount of kill streak, like 10 kill streak, 15 kill streak, 20 kill streak to unlock certain achievements. And that'll happen obviously later in the waves. We're currently on wave 2. If you can imagine what it's like when you get to like wave 30, 25, 50, you know. On this wave now, so these two. So on this wave now, we'll probably see the barriers open up. So let's start the wave because it's low on energy. Then I'll show you like one of the waves where everything changes direction and it just gets insane. You got to use your traps tactically, select the gears tactically. Oh, that's because I've put overclock on. There we go. Oh, here we go, look. Now, got to feed that reactor. There we go. Feed the reactor, get them barriers up. Otherwise, you're toast, basically. That's bugged there with overclock on. That needs to be fixed, which it will do. Let's get out of this round and show you next. Right, so as you can, let me just check. Yep, no, it's still the same round, still the same wave. Let's get through this wave. Wave 4, and I'm sure wave 5 it starts changing direction. just get through these waves to show you. These ones are really fast. You gotta get them quicker than normal. As you can see, look, as you can see here, let me just pop a barrier here. The energy's going down on the reactor. Now, only you can go through these barriers, so you need to get to the reactor and fill it up, because pressing enter, it'll use your scrap. Obviously, I've got unlimited, so ignore that. You need to get to the reactor and fill it up, keep the barriers closed. Here we go. So let's see. Oh, no, it's not changed yet. Maybe it's the next wave. I was playing before and the waves definitely changed. Maybe it's the next wave. Let's just get through this one then and we'll find out. You have to keep an eye on your reactor energy. If it starts getting low, you need to fill the reactor up with some scrap. You notice as well, like the shop's no longer here. You can only enter the shop at the end of each round. So you need to make sure you select the right gears, and then if you ever want to do an upgrade, you can save up your scrap. So there might be some rounds where or the reactors needs filling up. Let's get through this. There we go. So now things have changed. So now wave 5 gets a little bit more difficult. So with the red lines, you can see they come out and they go both ways, and they come all the way around. This one goes in here and this one goes in here. So now you need to be tactical. Do you use some scrap to place some barriers? For example, I could put a barrier here and maybe a barrier to stop them getting through here. Remember, each one of these costs scrap, and you need scrap not only to feed the reactor to make sure the barriers stay closed, but you also need scrap to lay your traps, and you need scrap to purchase weapon upgrades. So you need to be very tactical on how you do this. So you can probably guess it gets very frustrating, very addictive, very challenging the higher waves you go. Now this is wave 5, so on wave 10 the layout changes again. Wave 15 the layout changes again. All different layouts. So there's a wave where the effect elites will come out through here, and they'll also come out through here. So you can tell like it's going to be like very, very challenging to get to the highest waves and defeat the infected boss, which will in turn give you a Web 2 token on the Gamer Center, which you can then convert into a Web 3 NFT of a zombie elite skin that you can use in the Gamerverse. So keep in mind that if you do get to the ways to defeat the boss, you can earn an NFT through this, which will be very sought after. It can be very hard and very rare to get. You can only get it by playing Battle Elite Infected. So keep that in mind as well. So I'm going to lay some traps because I don't trust how fast these are going to come out. I'm going to lay a trap there, and I'm also going to lay one of these traps here, and maybe one of these traps again here. And you can imagine in duo mode when you can play this with a friend, one person will keep hold of this side and one person will keep hold of this side, etc. So I'm going to look for a weapon upgrade as well. I'm going to fill up my reactor, make sure it's fully health before I start the wave. So these are breather moments each wave. You can equip up, lay your traps, and strategize the way you want to play. So I'm going to select a different one. Maybe should I use snapped antenna? No, not antenna. I want to use a different ability. Frozen projectile forwards. I'll use this one here, Red Ring of Death. And again, remember, when you come to the shop, you've only got 3 to select from. So you got to decide, do you want to pick one of those, or do you want to spend some scrap to get a different free? For example, here we go, I've just spent some scrap to get a different free, and decide if you want one of those. If not, you got to spend some scrap again to get a different free, so on and so forth. So the scrap you gain by killing the infected Leets, you got to use it strategically. So let me just start this wave, because these are going to come out here now. So I'm probably going to stand, in fact, I'm going to lay a freeze trap here. I'm going to also lay a freeze trap here. Maybe that'll work, who knows, we'll find out. So let's go through this wave. Oh, it's bugged out again because I've been in the shot. Yeah. So now I can't actually. Look at this. Right, let's try and get through this wave quickly without. It's bugged out. This will be fixed. Don't worry. I can't attack. Yeah, I'm probably gonna lose this round now because I can't attack anyone. I'll just have to try and set this here. Yeah, I can't attack. Oops. Oh dear. Luckily enough, I've got unlimited thing on. Don't forget, these all have cooldowns as well. The only reason why I can keep using them like this is because I've got unlimited mana switched on. Oh. There we go, right, okay. Fill this up. Let me try and change my weapon and change it back, see if that works. Now that we're on different wave. Just buy these just to test. Yeah, I think it's fixed itself now. Let me just change it. But don't worry, that will be fixed. That will be looked at. This is the beauty of alpha and betas. You can find these bugs, obviously these bugs, and then you can fix them. Go back to a plasma ray gun because I just love it. In fact, I might try pistols. That's still really fast. Look at the carnage on that. It's definitely bugged out. It will be fixed. Well, let me see. There we go. The machine gun on this. Pistols are on fire. So I see. I'm pretty sure I'm not 100% sure because I didn't get to the waves before while I was testing stuff. Yeah, so as you can see, we're still some infected zombies. It's asking me to start the next wave. But there is a few little bugs and glitches there that we need to sort out, but they will be fixed. But let me see if I can get to the next wave. We're currently on wave 7. Ignore my speed and the way these flamethrower / pistols are. Let me just have a quick look. It might actually be wave 10 maybe. The boss? No. Unlock the cheat menu too. Yeah, I certainly did. So look, let me just see once the reactor is under attack, as you can see, and the health is going down. Once either you receive 0 health or the reactor receives 0 health, that's it. It's game over. I'll just show you. There you go. And it comes up with defeat. It all explodes, and it's game over. So then the next game you have to start again from scratch. Unfortunately, you can't just skip to wave 10. Start again from wave 1, so then you have to use your tactics again, and different things. So as you can see, the progress of Battle Leet Infected has been incredible. To say that we've only been developing Battle Leet Infected for, say, 2.5 months now. 2.5 months of Battle Leet Infected, because we've already got Battle Leet built out, and we're just using them type of mechanics, but with a different game mechanic with Infected. So as you can see, it's coming on really, really well. Gaming API is working perfectly. These are my NFTs, and I own these attributes for the PvP side of things. So I did promise you as well, like at the end of the stream, that I will show you something, and I've got something very cool to show you. And just to let you know as well, I will come back and do another one of these streams on the next set of big upgrade. So maybe once the current bugs are fixed, and obviously other things have been tidied up, and the values of the cost of things in scrap is done to our liking. I will do another stream demoing obviously doing the demo before the actual full release. So we're not far off, as you can see. The game is coming on greatly. Obviously, there's a few things here and there that we need to sort out. Now, the Battle Leet, however, is ready. Other than we're just testing the servers to make sure best ping. Okay, best ping for people that connect. So if someone from Asia connects and plays with someone in Europe, we don't want them to lose out on ping and lag. It's not pink, it's ping, P-I-N-G, latency. So we're testing out. So it's regional servers, so you connect to the best server from where you are located to get the best ping against your opponent. So once that's done and the droid leveling up system is implemented, we are good to go. Good to go. So not far, very, very close, very close. Now, there is something I want to show you in a moment. Before we do that, we've come up with something for you. So the droids here, let me show you here. Go to the Battle Leet page here. So as you know, Gameverse is in very active development, and if you're in the Telegram chat, especially if you're in the retro group chat, you can see the designs of the different regional places in the Gameverse, such as fire, wind, air, water. Now, once the droid leveling up DAP is complete, which is very, very close, you're going to give everyone 30 days to get as... You don't have to do this, by the way. This is totally your choice. But we're going to give everyone 30 days to get as many level 4 droids as you can. Now, I know these cost B&B, so don't feel like you need to spend a lot of money on these. But after the 30 days is up, every wallet that holds a level 4 droid will receive a free plot of that same element within the Gameverse. So if you've got a level 4 water droid, you'll get a free water plot in the Gameverse. If you've got a level 4 fire droid, you'll receive a free fire plot in the Gameverse. If you've got a level 4 air droid, you'll receive a free air plot in the Gameverse. And if you've got a level 4 earth droid, you'll receive a free earth plot in the Gameverse. Now, you can do this unlimited time, so you can get, one level 4 water, one level 4 fire, one level 4 air, one level 4 wind, and you get a free plot in the Gameverse once the minting go live, which is not that far away either. So let me show you something quickly, and then I will show you. Obviously, I'll see you in the next stream next time.